Hello. And welcome back to Mini Reads. Today we will be summarizing the book Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Before we move ahead, please take a minute to subscribe to our channel. No One's Crazy. The chapter, No One's Crazy, explores how people have different approaches to money and investing, and how understanding these differences can help us make better financial decisions. Housel emphasizes that everyone has unique experiences and beliefs that shape their financial behaviors, and it's important to respect and understand these differences rather than dismissing them as crazy. He also discusses the concept of narrative fallacy, where people create stories to explain past events or predict future outcomes, which can lead to irrational decision-making. By recognizing our biases and understanding the stories we tell ourselves about money, we can make more informed and rational decisions about our finances. Luck and Risk. In the chapter, Luck and Risk, Morgan Housel argues that success in life is not solely determined by hard work and talent, but also by luck and risk. He highlights the importance of acknowledging the role of luck in our lives and careers and avoiding the temptation to attribute our successes solely to our own abilities. Housel also discusses the concept of risk, emphasizing that taking smart risks is necessary for achieving success, but excessive risk-taking can be dangerous. Ultimately, he concludes that achieving a balance between luck and risk is essential for long-term success and happiness. Never enough. This chapter explores the concept of how people's relationship with money is often driven by a desire for more, even when they already have enough. Housel argues that this desire for more is a natural human tendency, but it can also be harmful, leading to greed, envy, and irrational financial decisions. He also suggests that a shift in perspective towards gratitude and contentment with what we already have can lead to greater financial well-being and overall happiness. The chapter concludes by offering practical advice for cultivating a healthier relationship with money, such as focusing on long-term goals, avoiding comparisons with others, and finding joy in non-financial aspects of life. Confounding Compounding. In the chapter, Confounding Compounding, the author explores the power of compounding and how it can be confounded by various factors. He explains how even small changes in behavior, such as saving a little more or spending a little less, can have a profound impact on one's long-term financial well-being. However, he also notes that factors such as inflation, taxes, and fees can eat away at the compounding effect, and that investors need to be aware of these factors in order to make informed decisions. Housel also emphasizes the importance of avoiding impulsive decisions and staying the course when it comes to investing, as the greatest benefits of compounding often come from staying invested for the long haul. Getting Wealthy versus Staying Wealthy. In the chapter, Getting Wealthy versus Staying Wealthy, the author discusses the difference between accumulating wealth and maintaining wealth over time. Housel argues that while many people focus on the first part, getting wealthy, it is the second part, staying wealthy, that is more difficult and requires a different set of skills. The author notes that there are many reasons why people who have become wealthy end up losing their wealth, including unexpected events like health issues or economic downturns, poor financial decisions, and lifestyle inflation. Housel emphasizes the importance of building a strong financial foundation, living within one's means, and avoiding high-risk investments. Housel also explores the psychological factors that can lead to poor financial decisions and offers strategies for avoiding them. He highlights the importance of developing a long-term mindset, avoiding the temptation to make quick profits, and learning from past mistakes. Tails, You Win. The chapter, Tails, You Win, Housel explores the concept of risk and its role in investing. The author argues that while risk is typically seen as a negative thing, it is actually a necessary component of investing and can lead to positive outcomes. Housel uses the example of investing in the stock market, pointing out that there is always a risk of losing money, but that over the long term, the stock market has historically produced positive returns. He notes that while some investors may be hesitant to take on risk, others are able to thrive by being willing to take chances and accepting the possibility of losses. The author also discusses the importance of understanding one's own risk tolerance and investing style. He notes that different people will have different levels of comfort with risk, and that it is important to find an investment strategy that matches one's individual goals and preferences. Freedom. The chapter, Freedom, Housel explores the concept of financial freedom and what it means for individuals. The author argues that financial freedom is not just about having a lot of money, but it's about having the ability to make choices without being constrained by financial worries. He explains that financial freedom comes from a combination of financial independence, which means having enough saved up to support oneself for an extended period, and a mindset that allows for living below one's means. The author also emphasizes that the pursuit of financial freedom is not just about accumulating wealth, but it's also about finding a balance between spending and saving that aligns with one's values and goals. He provides examples of people who have achieved financial freedom in different ways, including living frugally, starting their own business, or investing wisely. He also highlights the importance of having a financial plan, setting goals, and being disciplined in following through with those plans. Overall, the chapter encourages readers to think about what financial freedom means to them and how they can achieve it in a way that aligns with their values and goals. The author emphasizes that financial freedom is not just a goal to be achieved, but it's a mindset that can lead to a more fulfilling life. Man in the Car Paradox. The chapter, Man in the Car Paradox, by Morgan Housel explores the concept of wealth and how it can be perceived differently by individuals. The paradox describes a scenario where a man in a beat-up car may actually be wealthier than a man driving a luxury car, depending on their financial situation and priorities. Housel argues that wealth should be defined not just by one's income or possessions, but also by their level of financial freedom and ability to make choices without constraints. He encourages readers to consider their own definition of wealth and to focus on achieving financial security and independence rather than simply accumulating material possessions. Wealth is what you don't see. In the chapter, Wealth is What You Don't See, Morgan Housel argues that true wealth is often invisible to others. He suggests that wealth is not just about the material possessions that one owns, but also about the intangible assets such as good health, strong relationships, and a sense of purpose in life. Housel stresses the importance of focusing on the things that truly matter in life and being content with what one has, rather than constantly striving for more. He suggests that by embracing a minimalist lifestyle and prioritizing experiences over possessions, one can achieve a greater sense of wealth and fulfillment in life. Ultimately, Housel argues that true wealth is not about what you have, but rather what you value and appreciate in life. Save money. The chapter, Save Money, focuses on the importance of saving money and the mindset that successful savers have. Housel argues that saving money is not about being cheap or denying oneself of pleasure, but rather it is a form of self-respect and a way to gain control over one's life. He discusses the concept of margin of safety, which is the cushion of savings that can protect individuals from unexpected expenses or job loss. Housel also emphasizes the power of compound interest and the benefits of starting to save early. Finally, he highlights the importance of finding a balance between saving and enjoying life, as too much of either can lead to unhappiness. Reasonable rational. In the chapter, Reasonable Rational, the author argues that being reasonable is often more important than being rational. While being rational involves making decisions based solely on logic and data, being reasonable takes into account the emotional and psychological factors that can influence our decision-making. Housel believes that being reasonable can help us make better decisions in the face of uncertainty and complexity, and can also help us navigate the social and emotional aspects of our lives. He suggests that being reasonable involves being humble, open-minded, and willing to learn from others, and that it can lead to greater success and happiness in both our personal and professional lives. Surprise. The chapter, Surprise, explores the impact of surprises on our lives and how we can better prepare for unexpected events. Housel argues that surprises are inevitable, and our ability to handle them can make a significant difference in our financial well-being. He discusses the importance of having a contingency plan, maintaining an emergency fund, and being flexible in our financial goals. Additionally, Housel emphasizes the value of avoiding extreme predictions and maintaining a long-term perspective in our financial decision-making. Overall, The chapter highlights the importance of being prepared for unexpected events and maintaining a resilient mindset to overcome surprises. Room for error. Room for error chapter explores the concept of margin of safety in investing and personal finance. Housel argues that having a margin of safety, or room for error, is crucial to success in investing and in life. He explains that unexpected events, such as market crashes or personal emergencies, can have a significant impact on one's financial well-being, and having a margin of safety can help mitigate those risks. Housel also discusses how having a margin of safety can provide emotional comfort and peace of mind, allowing individuals to make rational decisions and avoid impulsive actions during times of stress. Overall, the chapter emphasizes the importance of planning for the unexpected and being prepared for the unknown in order to achieve long-term financial success. You'll change. You'll change chapter discusses how people's preferences and perspectives change over time due to life experiences, personal growth, and societal influences. Housel argues that one's goals and priorities at May 20th be very different from those at 40 or 60, and that it's important to embrace this change rather than fight against it. He also emphasizes the need to be flexible and adaptable in one's financial planning, as unforeseen events and changes in circumstances can greatly impact one's financial situation. Overall, the chapter encourages readers to embrace change and remain open-minded in their approach to personal finance. Nothing's free. In the chapter, Nothing's Free, author Morgan Housel explores the idea that there is no such thing as a free lunch in the world of finance and investing. Housel argues that every investment opportunity comes with a cost, whether it be in the form of fees, risk, or opportunity cost. He suggests that investors should be wary of promises of high returns with little to no risk, as these claims are often too good to be true. Housel emphasizes the importance of understanding the trade-offs involved in any investment decision, and advises investors to prioritize long-term thinking over short-term gains. Ultimately, Housel's message is that while there may be no such thing as a free lunch, careful consideration and informed decision-making can lead to successful investment outcomes. You and Me. You and Me is a chapter where the author explores the role of luck and personal relationships in financial success. Housel argues that luck plays a larger role in our financial outcomes than we realize, and that we often attribute success to our own abilities rather than external factors. He also emphasizes the importance of personal relationships in achieving financial success, pointing out that strong networks can provide valuable opportunities and support. Housel concludes that financial success is not just about individual skills and hard work, but also about the people we surround ourselves with and the opportunities we are fortunate enough to encounter. The Seduction of Pessimism. In The Seduction of Pessimism, Morgan Housel argues that while it's easy to be pessimistic about the state of the world, it's important to recognize that progress has been made in many areas, such as health, education, and technology. He cautions against succumbing to the seductive allure of pessimism, which can lead to a distorted view of the world and prevent us from taking action to make things better. Housel suggests that a more balanced approach that acknowledges both the challenges and the progress we've made is necessary to move forward and make meaningful change. When You'll Believe Anything. When You'll Believe Anything chapter discusses how our beliefs shape our perception of the world and influence our decisions. Housel argues that people are more likely to believe in something if it confirms their existing beliefs, even if the evidence suggests otherwise. He cites examples from history and finance to illustrate how people can be blinded by their beliefs and make poor decisions as a result. Housel concludes that understanding our biases and being open to changing our beliefs is crucial for making better decisions and achieving success in life. All Together Now. The chapter, All Together Now, discusses the importance of collaboration and cooperation in achieving success, particularly in the context of finance and investing. Housel argues that while individual skills and knowledge are important, they are often not enough to achieve long-term success in the financial world. Instead, successful investors and businesses are those that are able to work together effectively and leverage the strengths of others. Housel provides numerous examples of successful collaborations, ranging from partnerships between individuals to multinational corporations. He also discusses the importance of building trust and maintaining open lines of communication in collaborative efforts. Overall, the chapter emphasizes the value of teamwork and collective effort in achieving financial success. Confessions. In the chapter, Confessions, the author delves into the behavioral biases and misconceptions people have when it comes to money. In this chapter, Housel emphasizes the importance of understanding one's own biases and limitations in order to make better financial decisions. He discusses common money mistakes, such as overconfidence, greed, and short-term thinking, and how they can lead to financial ruin. Housel also provides examples of successful investors who have recognized their own limitations and biases and have used that knowledge to make smart, long-term investment decisions. Ultimately, the chapter emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and humility when it comes to managing money. So, that's the complete summary of the book Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Thanks for watching.